I'm sure I'm not the first person that has looked past all the signs and ads and TV ads that you see about drinking and driving and how it can affect someone's life. But it changed for me this last January, on January 1st, when I got a call from one of our friends while we were on vacation down in Denver about how he had been in a drunk driving accident. He was a drunk driver who ended up actually killing the other driver in the collision and is still sitting in jail waiting for his trial. Um, Drinking and driving is never the right answer because of the long-term effects it has on the person involved. My friend now has to sit in jail. He's been sitting in jail since January and is still waiting to have his trial to see how long he will be sitting in prison, because he will be sitting a very extended amount of time in prison, which has kind of ruined his life in a way that when he gets out, things will be completely different from when they were when he got in. Stuart Uzdan states that through the impaired driving assessment, that the results show that it never works out when you drink and drive. He did a research project where he had 2,000 college students participate that had said they had been drinking and driving at least twice in the last month, and had them take this test. It's called the IDA test, impaired driving assessment, and had them take it multiple times to show that the results come back every time the same, that it never mixes very well together. Also, in that same article, he says that 300,000 people are injured due to drunk driving incidents, and that 16,000 die each year from drunk drivers. Now that I've told you about how it has long-term effects, I'd like to explain how it affects others aside on both sides of the accidents that happen. Currently, when we want to go see our friend who sits in jail, we have to go online to the South Dakota County Jail. We have to set up an account and we have to set up times to see him. The only way we can see him now is through a webcam video for 30 minutes that you get as a time slot. Patricia Phillips wrote about an organization of a mother who had lost one of her children in a drunk driving accident, and she actually ended up developing an organization called MADD, which is Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and she's just another example of how it affects other people than just the two people that are involved in the drunk driving accident, and she still grieves from that today. Another point is that with drunk driving, there are many organizations out there that are trying to prevent it, such as I just mentioned the MADD one. It's an organization. They not only help try to prevent drunk driving from happening, they also are there for support for families and mothers and whatnot, about helping them through the loss of a loved one if they end up losing somebody. Also, Martha Bowes and Roseanne Keithley did a college campaign to see how to get to college students to be more aware of drunk driving, and they found through results that by putting up posters with interesting pictures that it stopped students a lot more, and they actually read it and then they took a poll to see if it had changed people's opinions on drinking and driving, and 45% said that it had changed their opinion on it, which is a good start for just getting more awareness out there about drinking and driving. I've stated my 3 points that drinking and driving isn't ever the right answer because of the long-term effects it can have on you, the effects it can have on others aside from just you and the person in the accident, and also that there are organizations out there trying to prevent it and are out there for support also. And I just hope that maybe listening to my story about having a friend that I have to go see in jail through a webcam maybe makes you guys think a little bit more the next time that you're drinking and the thought of driving comes across. And that's it.